Hi friends, welcome to this class. My name is Lucia. If you don't know me, I'm a yoga teacher and a nutrition coach. And if you know me, then welcome back. It's always a pleasure to practice with you again. Today we have a nice and energizing flow, which is not going to be too intense. And yeah, you don't need any prop, just yourself, a comfortable place where you can practice and your mat. So whenever you're ready, just come and meet me on the mat. We're going to start in a child's pose with the knees wide apart and the big toes together, staying at the back of the mat, creating a nice space in between your thighs so that you can soften down and rest the forehead into the mat. Then close your eyes down. And take a big inhalation in through the nose. And soft exhale through the mouth. See if you can really feel the heaviness in your forehead resting into the ground. Once more, let's clear the breath. Clear the energy. Big inhale through the nose. And soft and long side out. Allowing the weight of the body to melt a little bit deeper down into the earth. Allowing the neck to release any sort of tension or control as your head is fully supported. So there's no effort that your neck needs to make right now. The same for your shoulders, your hips, and your entire body feeling nice and soft. Becoming more aware of your breath and how it's manifesting into the body. Feeling the belly expanding and contracting as you breathe consciously. Soften deeper into your hips. And then slowly begin to walk your hands towards the left side. Keep pressing the forehead down. And maybe place your right hand on top of your left. Keep the chest melting towards the earth and the hips reaching back towards your heels. And this time feel the breath towards the right ribs. Feel the expansion in the right side body. And then feel the softening when you exhale. One more breath. And then slowly we move towards the right side. Very nice and gently, without lifting the hips off the heels. Left hand this time on top of your right. Or maybe you can just grab your right forearm. Feel the breath into the left side body. Noticing how by changing the position of the body, the breath flows differently. And it allows us to experience different sensations. Slowly come back to center. And reach with your arms a little bit more forward, lengthening through both sides of the body this time. So activating through the arms. Keep pushing back into your hips. And then slowly plant your hands and forearms down and pull yourself forward. And we're going to transition into a Sphinx pose. So feel free to walk your forearms a little bit more forward. And then place your elbows right under your shoulders with the wrists in the same line of the elbows. And press down into the elbows and forearms to lengthen the spine and lift the chest a little bit more. Feel the pubic bone pressing down. And gently tuck the chin towards the chest, making sure that your shoulders are away from the ears. And begin to roll the right ear to the right shoulder. And then come back to center. We draw a couple of half circles here towards the right and left side. And then when you feel ready, and if you feel ready, you might want to draw 4 circles towards one direction. And then towards the other. Equalizing the circles between right and left side. Take these circles at your own pace, or keep drawing the half circles if that's better for you today. Sometimes I just like to do half circles, sometimes I want to do full ones. So yeah, just experiment. And then slowly, when you've done more or less the same towards both sides, come back to center and drop your chest down. Plant your hands under your ribs and push yourself into a child's pose with your toes tucked under. Lengthening the spine, the arms, forehead down. Energize your hands by pressing down into the mat. Sort of grip the mat with your fingers, and now pull your chest forward as you inhale, rounding the spine. And then as you exhale, begin to arch into the spine, lifting the hips, opening through the chest and throat, and sit back into that modified child's pose. Tuck the chin towards the chest, round the spine forward. And exhale, lift the hips, but keep the belly engaged and come back to that active child's pose. Round the spine as you inhale forward. And exhale, nice length through the front body to meet back into that active child's pose. One more time at your own pace. And then with your next inhalation, round forward and bring your belly back down. Untucking the toes. This time we do an isolating cobra, placing the hands to the outside of the mat but in line with the shoulders. Forehead down and elbows pointing up. And with your inhalation, peel your spine up, lifting the chest, stretching the throat. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale to come back down. Keep the pubic bone pressing down. Inhale, lift the chest. Stretch the throat. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift. You don't have to go too far up. Exhale, come back down. Again, inhale, lift. And this time as you exhale, twist towards the left side, bringing the right shoulder inward. Press down, inhale, come back up. Exhale, change side, twist towards the right, drop the left shoulder inward. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Last one each side, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Press down, inhale. And exhale, left shoulder down. Come back to center, inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower down. Extend the right arm in a T shape, left hand under the left shoulder. Drop the right shoulder down, the right ear down, and then twist. Bring in the left foot behind you, opening up into the left. Pec. Feeling the shoulder blades meeting one another. Go as far back as you like. You don't have to force any shape. Just try to allow the body to go where it wants to go. And use the breath to process any sensation. And maybe through the breath you can experience something a little bit deeper, or maybe just different. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly make your way back down to center. Right hand under the right shoulder. Extend the left arm in a T shape. And roll towards the left side. Right foot steps behind you. Right knee can stay up. If this is too much, of course you can have the legs together. You can press a little bit deeper if you like. Keep the soften, the neck soft. Another couple of intentional breaths here. Good, and slowly come back to center. Reposition yourself. Hands under the lower ribs. Lift the chest. Untuck the toes. Press down and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the elbows towards one another. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe lift the hands off the floor. Take 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands and step back. Active child's pose into your downward facing dog, lifting the knees off the floor and bringing the hips up towards the sky. Bend the left knee to stretch the right calf, bringing the right heel towards the ground. And then change, extend the left leg, bending the right knee, left heel reaching down. Change again, right heel down, left knee bends. And switch, right knee bends, left heel down. Do a couple more if you like. Nice. And then slowly find symmetry in your downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward and gently walk your feet towards your hands to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart, lengthen the spine, inhale. And exhale, fold down. Keep a gentle bend into your knees. And then wrap your arms behind your thighs. Bend the knees, look forward, drop the hips backwards. And spread the collarbones wide, inhale. Exhale into a forward fold without losing the bind. Hips up. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward, spread the collarbones. Exhale, hips to the sky, head towards the floor. Your knees don't have to extend completely. Twice more, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, hips up. Bend the knees, inhale. And exhale, hips up. Release the hands here, drop them down. And begin to sway side to side. Maybe you want to hug the opposite elbows towards the front this time as you sway and move and release any weight off your shoulders, off your head and neck. I like to always change the cross with my elbows, so maybe do the same if you like. And then release them down and gently stop the swaying, finding stillness towards the center. Keep a gentle bend into your knees, chin towards the chest, press down to raise up one vertebra at a time, moving slowly into your standing position. And then drop the shoulders down away from the ears and walk your feet closer to one another so that your big toes are touching. Spread the toes, grip the mat, find your foundation, and then tuck the tailbone under. Engage the belly, lift the chest, the energy as well, open the shoulders and the arms. Take a moment here, inhale, and exhale. With your next inhalation, extend the arms up towards the sky, look up, and exhale, fall forward, bending the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, pull the chest forward. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to a high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, baby chaturanga, bending the elbows halfway. And then push yourself up. Knees off the floor, shoulders away from the ears, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, pressing the mat away from you, lifting the hips. Exhale. 1 more breath, relax the neck. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. And exhale, fall down. Inhale, raise up, arms up towards the sky. Lengthen the side of the body. And then exhale, directly fall forward. Plant your hands down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward eye plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the baby chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees off the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale here. 2 more breaths. Spiral the bicep forward, inhale. And exhale, your knees can stay bent. Inhale. Exhale. And take your last breath, softening the neck. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and then step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, slowly raise up, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, release the arms to the side of the body. Take a moment in your Tadasana, refine your positioning, tucking the tailbone under, belly button engaged to lift the chest, lift the energy all the way up through the crown of the head. Take 1 breath here, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms up into a chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, sink the hips a little bit lower. Inhale. And exhale. Stay here. Drop the weight a little bit more backwards into the heels. And keep breathing. Make sure that your thighs are maybe parallel to the floor, that you're not leaning forward. So the weight is backward. Belly button engage, strong quads as well. Take 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, and then begin to shift the weight towards your right foot. And hover the left foot off the floor, left heel towards the bum. And then slowly extend the left leg behind you into a warrior 3 shape. and then land with the left foot behind you. Inhale, raise up, high lunge, and exhale, drop the left knee off the floor. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, cactus stem. Soften the shoulders, inhale here. And as you exhale, push your hands forward and your hips back without lifting the foot off the floor. Just extend the right leg. Twice more, maybe untuck the left toes and see how it feels. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, push the air forward, the hips back. Once more, inhale, open the chest, low lunge. And exhale, push and lift, shift the hips back. Good. From here, drop the left hand down. This time, lift the right heel, right toes rather off the floor, flexing the foot, and find a little twist. Take another breath. And breath out. Frame the front foot with your hands. Standing split. Left leg reaching up. Your hands are down. Maybe right hand behind the right calf. Extend the left leg a little bit higher. Engage in the glutes. Exhale, step the left foot behind you. Plant your hands and find a three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open the right hip. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe drop the left forearm down. Or you can stay with both arms extended. Kick the right knee a little bit higher. Take another breath, inhale. And exhale. One more inhalation. And as you exhale, press into the left forearm and re-extend the left elbow and right foot down, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward high plank. Exhale, flow into your chaturanga or baby chaturanga or any other variation that you like to practice. Back to downward facing dog, bend the knees, look forward and stepward jump to the top. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale into a chariot pose. Exhale, sink the hips a little bit deeper. Stay here, inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. One more breath, drop the hips a little bit lower, inhale, looking down. And exhale. Good, this time shift the weight towards your left foot. Begin to hover the right foot off the floor, right heel towards the bum, and then slowly extend the right leg behind you into a warrior three shape. Hold for a moment, and then bend the front knee and reach back with your right toes. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, drop the right knee down. Inhale, sink the hips deeper down, open the chest. Exhale, cactus your arms. Take a big inhalation here, soft shoulders. Exhale, push the hands forward and shift the hips back, extending the left leg. Coming back into that cactus lunge, untucking the right toes, inhale. Exhale, push the air fall away from you and the hips back. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Nice. Now the right hand lands down in line with the shoulder. Lift the left toes off the floor. Flexing the left foot, left arm reaching up. Squeeze the waist, find a nice twist. One more breath. And exhale, look down, frame the front foot, re-bend the front knee. Standing split, right leg up. Drop the head down. Maybe the left forearm behind the left calf. Steady breath. Last one. Exhale, step the right foot behind you, plant your hands, left leg back and up towards the sky, bend the knee, open the hip, heel to the bum. Press with the hands away from you, and maybe drop the right forearm down. Breathe here. One more breath. And then with your next exhalation, you can press down into the right hand, extend the right elbow, and drop the left leg down, downward facing dog. Forward into high plank with the inhalation. Exhale down. Inhale up dog. Exhale downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in this shape right now. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the top. Lengthen up the spine, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale into chair pose. And this time as you exhale, release the arms behind you. Fingertips, fingers together, clasping them. And then belly and thighs to touch. Head down, palms towards one another. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as much as you can. Take another breath here. Relaxing the head. One more breath actually. That's so nice. Good. Exhale, release the hands down this time. Crow pose if it's in your practice. If not, feel free to go into Malasana squat. Otherwise, place your hands shoulder distance apart, palms grounded down, and then bring the knees towards the armpits. Look forward to counterbalance the weight of your hips with your head, and then maybe squeeze one heel at a time towards your bum, or maybe both. Try to stay 3 to 5 breaths in this shape. Nice. And then you can shoot back or just step back. For Chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right leg back and up towards the sky, bend the knee, open the hip, and drop the left forearm down. Take another breath in now. Exhale, press into the left hand and draw the right knee towards the chest. Right foot in between the hands. Inhale into high lunge. Exhale, drop the left knee down. Inhale. Exhale, untuck the left toes, cactus the arms. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, push the hands forward, hips back. Left hand down under the left shoulder. Right foot flex, right arm reaching up. And now pivot onto the left knee to shift the left shin slightly behind you. Left palm grounded and kick the right leg back. See if you can catch it with your right hand. If not, just stay in a modified side plank. If you have the bind, then kick the foot into your hand. Make sure that the lumbar spine is happy, so the hips are extended, pushing forward. Take another breath. Just feel the stretch into the chest and pec. Exhale with control, release the bind, and step the right foot back forward. High lunge as you inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose, straightening the right leg. Both hands down. Soften the neck. And then bend the front knee, standing split. Right forearm behind the right calf, left leg up. Kick the left leg a little bit higher. And then slowly bend the right knee. Land back with your left foot and left heel. We open up into a warrior two. Shoulders away from the ears. Big bend into the right knee. Shoulders soft. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Right palm faces up and reaches up and back with the inhalation. Right side of the body stretches. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Right forearm on the right thigh. Left arm reaching forward. Side angle. Maybe the right hand goes down or on a block. Take another breath in and another breath out. One more inhalation. And exhale, bring the left hand down under the left shoulder. Plant both hands. And then step the right leg back and up towards the sky. Three-legged dog, dropping the left forearm into the ground. Option to just stay here or to place the right hand in line with the left wrist. You can drop the crown of the head down and maybe lift into a funky tripod headstand. So the crown of the head is pretty much in line, in contact with the left thumb, but of course is not on top of it. Slowly come back down. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, left leg back and up towards the sky. Right forearm down. Extend the left side of the body. Squeeze the left heel towards the bum. And then re-extend the right arm. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Left foot in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Lengthen up the spine. Exhale, drop the right knee down and tuck the right toes. Inhale, lengthen, drop the hips or sink them deeper rather. Exhale, cactus your arms, belly button engage. Inhale here. Exhale, push the air away from you. And then drop the right hand down under the right shoulder. Left toes lifted, flexing the left foot. Left arm up, nice twist. Pivot onto the right knee to bring the right shin slightly behind you. Right palm down so that you can kick the left leg behind you. Or remember, same variation into the modified side plank to stretch the left side of the body. Otherwise, tiger pose. Hips forward, stretch the left. Pec this time, bring in the shoulder blades together. Exhale, slowly look down. Release the bind. Step the left foot forward. Tuck the right toes under. Inhale into a high lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Hips back, straightening the left leg. One more breath. Trying to square the hips. Right hip pushes forward, left hip pushing back. And then bend into the front leg. to kick up into a standing split. Left forearm can go straight towards the left calf. Right hand maybe presses down so you can engage the right glute a little bit more. Also pointing the right toes. Exhale, slowly release both hands down, land with your right foot and right heel to open up to a warrior two. Of course, adjust the stance if that is necessary for you. Shoulders soft, relax away from the ears. Land with a deeper breath here. Tuck in the tailbone under. Left palm flips up. Inhale back without losing the bend into the front knee. Stretch the left side of the body. And then forearm on the thigh, right arm reaches forward. Side angle, Parsva Konasana, your own variation. Maybe, not maybe, yeah, maybe. But repeat what you've done on the other side. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but it's always encouraged for you to do the same shape in both sides. Even if in one you feel that you could go deeper, I feel it's important to balance out the two sides of the body. Take another breath. Exhale, look down. Right hand down under the right shoulder. Press both palms down. Right heel is lifted. Left leg back and up. Maybe adjust your hands. Kick back with your left heel towards the glute. Inhale. Exhale, you can drop the right forearm. If you want to try again here, the left hand goes in line with your right elbow this time. And the crown of the head reaches towards the right thumb. Left leg is kicking up. And you can stack the legs, bending both knees, or any other shape that you like. If you want to straighten both legs, you can do it. I'm just keeping the one leg up that we did before, or rather throughout the flow. Take another breath, press down into the right elbow and left hand, and then slowly come back down. Reposition yourself, your hands in the same place. Press back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, forward eye plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Take 2 more breaths. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, fold down and stay here for a moment. But instead of just hanging as we did at the beginning, plant your hands down, even if you have to bend the knees, and even if maybe you need to go a little bit more forward with your hands, so that your palms are actually flat onto the ground. And just think of reaching up towards the sky with your hips. Also reaching down with the heels of the hands. Trying to find a connection with belly and thighs. And nice. Slowly bend the knees. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, sink the hips a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. And we're going to try and sit into Navasana, bow pose. If you need your hands, you have them, then use them. Maybe extend the legs, or if it's too intense, you can keep them bent. Shoulders away from the ears, chest nice and open. Stay here for another breath. And slowly release the feet down as we're going to lift the chest. Janu Shirshasana with the legs. Extend the right leg forward. Bend the left sole of the foot and bend the left knee rather, and bring the sole of the foot towards the right inner thigh. Square in the hips, the chest, the shoulders. Lengthen the spine up. And then forward. You don't have to turn around your mat as I've done. I just wanted to show a little bit better the positioning. You can stay with your hands to the side of your shin, catching the ankles. And again, you don't have to go all the way down. Think of reaching with the chest forward towards the knees. And maybe keep your gaze towards your right big toe. Slowly release the shape, coming back up. Step the left foot outside the right knee. And then bend the right heel and the right knee and bring the heel towards the bum. Left hand reaches behind you, squeeze in the waist. See if you can ground the left sitting bone down. Right arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the knee to twist. Without leaning back, keep the crown of the head in line with your sacrum and create that push with the elbow against the knee. If you can't really reach to the outside, then feel free to just hug the knee with the forearm. Take another breath. Exhale, so slowly soften the pose, untwist to the opposite direction. And then move back to center. We're going to stack the left knee on top of the right, opening up the heels a little bit wider. To lean forward and stretch the outer hips here. If it's not accessible, then feel free to stay in a cross leg position with the left shin forward. And then just leaning forward. Modify it as you need, just to open up into the hips. While also softening the breath. See if you can allow your glutes to relax, to release any resistance. Nice, one more breath. And then slowly come up. Uncross your legs, extend the left leg forward. Right sole of the foot towards the left inner thigh. Again, square the hips. So don't lean towards your right knee, but look forward. And lengthen the spine first. Exhale. Reach forward with your hands landing maybe to the side of the shin or to the side of the ankle or catching the foot. Take one more breath. And then soften the shape at the bottom of your exhalation and use the inhalation to come up. Step the right foot to the outside of the left knee and again bend the left knee to bring the heel towards the right glute. but make sure that the right glute is actually touching down. Right hand behind you, maybe in a cup shape so that you have a little bit more elevation. Now reach up with the left hand and exhale, same thing. We go into the twist. If you need to wrap the arm around, feel free to. If you want a little bit more, then the elbow goes outside the knee and really is pushing into that knee to allow the twist to happen. Visualize that the crown of your head is in line with your sacrum. It's pretty common that we want to lean back, but keep everything in the same line so that the spine is actually revolving. Another breath in. And another breath out to soften. And come out of the twist, untwist to the opposite direction. And then back to center. Suck. Left knee. Sorry, is right knee on top this time. And if you need to modify, then the right shin will be on top into the cross legs, seated forward fold. Here again, make sure that you're facing forward, not towards one side. Both sitting bones are grounded. And then just walk the hands forward. Keep the breath steady and controlled. Keep the mind still and present. You will have time to think of your day or any other to-do list that you have. Whatever other distraction is going through your head or your mind. Be present with what you are doing right now. Don't escape from any sensation. And good. Slowly walk your hands closer to you. And then use your next inhalation to come back up. Lean slightly back and cross your legs. And we're going to go and lay down with the knees towards the chest. Drop the feet down, heels closer to your bum. Squeeze the shoulder blades, or bring the shoulder blades closer towards one another. And then press down into your heels to lift the hips off the floor. Suck the belly button in, engage the glute, and then bring the palms together behind your spine. Or reach with the chest towards your chin, with the hips towards the sky, and squeeze the thighs, the inner thighs together. They don't have to touch, but keep them parallel if they want to open towards the side. So even out the way into the entire surface of your feet. And then slowly come down, releasing the hands. Take a moment, maybe with the knees towards one another. We're going to do one more time. If you're ready for a wheel, or if you are craving a wheel, then feel free to go there. I'm not doing it today. But, of course, you can do whatever you feel like doing. It's a good time if you feel like practicing a wheel, but also know that, listen to your body. I'm just a guide here. So hips up towards the sky. I'm just repeating the bridge, bringing the palms together. hips up, and reach down with your hands. If you're going for your wheel, just stay there and aim to breathe for 3 to 5 breaths. Nice. Slowly we all coming down. Release the bind if you were in a bridge with me. And maybe draw the knees towards one another. Taking a moment with the sensations coming out from this pose. And then bring the left knee in towards the chest, extending the right leg. Push the right heel away from you, extending really the right psoas. Activate the right inner thigh so that the toes are pointing up and not outwards. And then twist left knee over to the right side. Keep the left shoulder grounded and look over to your left hand. My left knee is not touching down, so also yours might be touching or maybe not. It's not really the priority here. Just allow the left shoulder to be touching down, grounded. To allow the twist to happen in the thoracic spine. Take another breath. And then slowly come back to center. Hug the right knee towards the chest. Extend the left leg. Left heel pushing away from you. Left toes pointing up. Activate the left inner thigh. Inhale. Then exhale to twist, drawing the right knee over to the left side. Maybe begin to soften the gaze. Allowing the breath to relax. Coming back to center, moving slowly, hugging both knees towards the chest. And go for a happy baby if you like, or any other shape that you would like to do in this moment to close your practice. Good, and then just prepare for Shavasana, really dedicating yourself this time to just do nothing. Which just seems something pretty easy, but we all know that it's not. Sometimes we feel guilty or anxious for being still and doing nothing. But we really need it. We need these few little moments to surrender, just be. And we have the solid ground underneath us so that we really don't have to do any effort for this shape. Allowing a full relaxation to happen, both in the body and also in the mind. Maybe taking a deeper inhalation and a soft and complete exhalation out through the mouth. Commit to stillness. Take a few moments to experience this shape. Slowly begin to come back to the breath. Wiggling toes and fingers to also come back to the body. Moving the neck side to side. And then taking a deeper breath for a deeper stretch whenever you feel like it. Hugging the knees towards the chest. Giving yourself a big hug. Sending your body lots of love here. So take it as really a hug that you will give to someone that you love. And then slowly lean towards your favorite side. And with your eyes closed, come back to a seated posture. Take a moment to find your shape. Press down into the sitting bones. Elevate your chest and the crown of the head, softening the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Notice how it feels to be present in the body. Acknowledging any shift in sensations that you might perceive here. What changes this practice brought into your physical body, your energetic body, and also in your mind. Bring your palms together towards your center, the center of your chest. Draw in a gentle smile on your face. And tap into your feeling of gratitude for being able to practice today. And also for choosing to practice today while you could be doing any other thing. You decided to step onto your mat. And to take care of yourself, your body, your mind, and your soul. And also, you're taking care of the people around you every time that you're showing yourself some love. Humble your brain towards your heart to close your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you love this practice as I did. And just let me know in the comments where you're practicing from. I would like to know from you. And also if you have any requests or comments about this practice. And yeah, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so you're always updated with new classes. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.